a dream career. I manifested it. I'm trying to manifest a husband. Ain't nothing wrong with a nigga with a 9 to 5. I get it. They work hard. I used to have a 9 to 5. Nothing is wrong. Nothing is wrong. Nothing is wrong. You work hard. You have money. I get it. I need an entrepreneur. I need somebody that understands my mindset. Somebody that has the same lifestyle. It has to do with money, everything to do with lifestyle. Okay? When I'm in the bed at 3 a.m. checking emails, what you doing, babe? Working. What you doing? Working. Okay, love you. You want to hop on a flight tomorrow? I have a meeting in out of town. You want to go? You got okay? Let's go. Okay, you understand my life. You understand what I'm going through. I want to manifest that. What do you want in a man? What do you want? Let's start there. What do you want? Let's manifest it, baby. You can have it. Whatever you want, you can have it. Manifest that shit. Ain't nothing wrong with a nigga with a 9 to 5. Ain't nothing wrong with an entrepreneur ass nigga. Manifest whatever you want. I want to manifest an entrepreneur ass husband. I don't care what you do. Entrepreneur, graphic designer, sell t-shirts, sell drugs, rapper. You could be a rapper. I'm becoming rapper, D-list. I don't give a fuck. Entrepreneur, okay? At this point, I'm about to rebuy my book. I'm about to rebuy my book so I can manifest my husband.
So, let me play the other part of that video.
Just my finances.
Like,
the budgeting, you see how I am nitpicking every little thing. I've never been like that. We were in Bloomingdale's yesterday. I'm like, we have to go to H&M.
Yeah.
Like I notice it in me now, just nitpicking. And it's not even, I just don't have it like to spend the liquid. Yeah. I'm used to having liquid. I'm used to seeing a certain amount in my account, but it's just my finances.
All right. So as y'all can see, she as Shan just said, you know what I'm saying, that didn't age well. So I want to get y'all thoughts and opinions on it. So Kate, I'm gonna let you go first on this. What are your thoughts on this situation?
Oh shit.
I feel like she's being an entrepreneur. This is part of the being an entrepreneur. You're gonna have some money sometimes and sometimes you're not, and she's not ready for it. And unfortunately, she's going through it in front of everybody. So I mean, I don't think she deserves to be clowned. She's just going through it.
Right?
I told you. What you got, Marcus?
Yeah, no, she was talking all that bullshit about manifesting. I mean, she was talking about, yo, I want some dude to pay for all my shit. Fucking, I don't give a fuck what he does. As long as that motherfucker got money, I don't give a fuck. And he got only the requirement was as an entrepreneur. She didn't give a fuck what he did, as long as he owns some shit. And then now she's talking about, I don't know, it's almost like it was supposed to be a sad store, a sob store, or something like Cash App or some money. She's talking about she got to go to H&M. Get the fuck out of here, man. I don't know. That was just ridiculous. I guess everyone's on that they're like victim train. Give me some fucking money. I don't know. That don't sound like no, I mean, I wouldn't buy anything from her. She acting like that. I'm good.
I'm about to say, Rob, bro, what you got? What you got for me, dog?
Shouldn't have been talking shit.
That's fair. That's fair.
I mean, just like Kay says, ups and downs to being an entrepreneur. Sometimes you got bread, sometimes you ain't got it. But at the same time, you was out here demonizing folks with the 9 to 5. I mean, your mama and your grandma wanted people with a 401k. They wanted stability. You out here talking about you don't care if it's a D-list rapper or a trap star. Like, that's stupidity. Because even if he got the bag today, he could get arrested tomorrow. Now you still ass out. So it's like, you know, why do we always promote the bottom of the barrel people? I mean, I'm not saying people don't hit their little 3 to 5 year stint in the streets and probably run something up, but you grow beyond that. That's not your end all be all. And whoop-de-fucking do. If you got to have a meeting out of town and you booked your flight, go on your own. You was going to do it regardless, right?
Right.
Because when men get into the bag, if your lady can't come with you, you still got to go out and go get it. So it's no such thing as, I need somebody that's just going to be able to jump when I jump. Like, no, jump and do your own thing. This person should be jumping in a whole different direction. So y'all can conquer 2 different angles and bring it back to the nest. You know what I mean? So, I mean, she'll figure it out. It's just stuff that she got to go through it in public. And
before we jump in,
be sure to hit the subscribe button. Listen, this channel is for people who want to have real conversations, no fluff, authentic, where we talk about money, mindset, and relationships and everything else under the sun, as long as it gets back to the money and how we can level up in life. Now, let's be real. Subscribing to this channel helps my content reach more people, which gets me closer to monetization so I can continue to keep giving you high quality content. Now, if you rock with that, be sure to hit the subscribe button as well as the bell notification. Let's get back to the video.
Was that the whole video about the 9 to 5?
That was the main premise of that whole video. Yeah, she had because I know she had another video, which I can also play it as well. I had it picked up. Let me see if I can pull it up really quick. Because I know she had another video with Nick Cannon where she was talking about the same thing.
So was she talking about 9 to 5 or being with somebody that understands the entrepreneurial hustle? Because that's different. And I feel like if that was her point, in her saying she don't want somebody with a 9 to 5, she wants somebody to understand the hustle of it, then I can get where she's going with it. But if she was really shitting on men that were working 9 to 5 and talking about they didn't make enough money, then she doesn't get any play with me. But if she's just talking about I need somebody to understand my hustle and that can go through the trials and tribulations with me to understand that I'm busy, that makes sense. But if that's not what she was saying, then I can't mess with her.
So the initial video, which I tried to look for, the initial video, she was basically saying that she don't want a 9 to 5 guy and all this. And the way that she said it seemed as if she was tagging men with the 9 to 5, right? But this video that we just showed, this was more so of her clearing things up and kind of backtracking her steps in regards to like, no, I'm not saying that people with a 9 to 5 are trash, but that's just not what I want. That's not the kind of man that I want. I need you to have this entrepreneurial spirit. But in that, literally in that video, I think maybe a few months after that, she gets caught up in this plagiarism with her book, this book that she was talking about buying. Yeah, she got caught up in that. So I think that's what happened. She ended up taking the shit, and that's when her career started to fall. And so she ain't getting the bag that she once was getting. And now she's, on her own podcast crying and talking about, I can't get this money, all this extra shit. It's like, it don't even matter. And then I'll give you a prime example as well. And Shan, she made a good point. She may not even be managing her money well, because some people who ain't got the money, they don't know how to manage their money well, and they get a little bag, and next thing you know, they just start to blow it on everything because they think their money gonna last forever. So could be that.
Oh, was she the one that was on that podcast saying that she didn't want a dude with a 9 to 5 because she wanted to travel a lot and shit like that? Was that her? That was one. That was one that went around a while ago. It was her and somebody else. They had a dude on the podcast. She said she didn't want a 9 to 5 dude because he can't get up and travel. He can't go.
Well, yeah, I think that is B Simone, because B Simone be all over the place, bro. One minute she talking about God and her spirituality, and then next minute she talking about how she want the baby.
But that's the thing, though. To me, it just sounds like she want a personal assistant she could fuck on,
basically.
just to keep it G, because let's say we did lose something in translation, and she wasn't shitting on people with a 9 to 5. She did still come off as, oh, hey, if like a last minute booking comes up and I gotta be in London in the morning, gotta catch this red eye, I need you to be able to drop everything you got going on and hop on it with me. That's how she came off. And it was just like the other shorty that was like, oh, I can't date no bus driver unless you own the company. How the dude don't own the company, just like driving the bus anyway?
Oh, yeah, that wouldn't be Simone. That was another lady who said that about about driving the bus. Yeah.
It came down to a lot of. There was like a month span where it was like 3-4 people popped out with this rhetoric, and it's like, okay, well, I get it. Like y'all want to be on the move, and Instagram makes shit look sweet. Everybody want to have a vacation and shit, but when the sun go down, if you really get into a bag, both of y'all can't be at the same place at the same time every time.
That's a fact.
So,
what it is, macaroni,
bruh. you would have took a nap or what?
Nah, bro. So when the whole situation happened, I had started my computer over because I thought it was me because I couldn't hear y'all. But then I restarted it.
What's the
word? Count. webcam was saying that it wasn't connecting, a whole bunch of stuff, bro. I was like, bro, of all days.
Now, so you came in just in time. So you already know about that B Simone situation, right?
Yeah.
So what are your thoughts on it, bro?
I think she's trying to grab sympathy. Don't nobody care about that shit, bro. Like, you having an issue about H&M, bro. I'm in the TJ Maxx. I'm like H&M, whatever. That's cool. You know, if your money is going towards your assets and everything, you are good. My dad always told me, if you got an issue and money can resolve it, you good. If she got assets held up, whatever, and it's not liquid, cool. You got to do H&M for a little bit so your money can work out and all that stuff. Let that be that. But I think what it was, when that friend was saying like some real stuff she really needed, I think she noticed like, damn. So she tried to make it seem like she was a victim in some type of way, like they victim bonding and shit. You know what I'm saying? But
so she said that after her friend told her about the shit she went through and how she didn't have any help. So this was her response, that she couldn't shop.
I don't think it's a response.
It wasn't a response to it, but it was in that same interview though.
That's how it like kind of, that's how she kind of like it played out. So you know how you probably having a conversation with somebody and y'all trying to be relatable with each other, and like, well, I got my struggle too, right? And now she said, oh yeah, blah blah, I got all my liquid assets, and I mean, it's not liquid. It's like, that's fine, but you have assets that most people don't have.
Right.
So all that crying and stuff and everything, you doing what you're supposed to be doing. But if it was me and I had all these things that were held up because my assets not liquid, I can, if it get too bad, I can sell them off and get my money to be liquid. Or depending on what she's talking about, like, you're not in that bad of a situation. Her friend literally said like some real life common thing that most people, or not most people, but a lot of people going through, like real struggle that's really impacting their life. And she got a kid and all that stuff. B Simone ain't got no kids. She ain't got no husband. She might be like have some family members that she's spotting. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, she not doing bad. Everything that she said does not sound like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? That's messed up.
I agree with that. She's trying to stay relevant. That's what I'm saying though. Even I'm gonna keep it a bug with you. No matter how much money I got, yeah, cool. You know, I'm a shoe guy. But at the end of the day, bro, I'm not finna go crazy over no fucking shirts and pants. I'm not finna go to no expensive ass spot to grab some clothes. Nigga, I'm finna go H&M, TJ Maxx, Ross, grab some shit's gonna look the exact the same. You wouldn't even know it. You couldn't even tell the difference the way that I put it on. So
this another thing. This another thing, Courtnee. My brother's wife, she's a thrift shopper. So maybe I'm looking from a different lens. My brother literally got $100 shirt that was at a thrift shop that she got for like $2. So I think it's like a mind thing where she value brand.
Yeah.
Instead of just making shit work. You know what I'm saying? I just think, man, I know some people that know how to put some stuff together and that it looks expensive. But like, it's like, bro, like you have to handle your money responsibly. If you put all your money in assets and you can't live, you sitting here crying, you made that decision.
Right.
You a grown woman. You ain't 20 no more. She in her 30s and everything. If you just can't manage your money right, that's on you. What you sympathizing for? Have I messed up some money before? Yes, because I thought I knew what I was doing. But I said, you know what? I'm gonna learn from that. I ain't gonna do that again. I got connects with a whole bunch of people. If I need to go out there and make some more money, she said she was a hustler. She talking about, I'm up 3 o'clock in the morning. And I need a dude that could beat on the same tempo and all that stuff. Get your ass up 3 o'clock in the morning to find out how to make some more damn money.
But the thing is, I don't understand why she crying as a woman. I mean, a woman could get dressed for $15 and still get hollered at by everybody in the spot.
Everybody in the spot.
$15 for us is a pair of socks. We didn't even start getting dressed.
Oh no, a belt that ain't nobody gonna see.
And it's like shit. If you've been getting money for 2-3 years. I know you got a couple purses, you know what I mean? So shoot, you can go get you one of them little sock outfits, them little stockings that they be having that's the size of Mac Durag that they get off damn Temu. And next thing you know, it's a body fit and pair that one of your purses and you straight. So what are you crying for?
It just baffles me. Like, I think I had watched this video with this lady. She was like a psychiatrist, and she was saying that like in society right now, a lot of people are not mentally strong, and it's not because people have mental issues or illnesses and everything. It's kind of like we use I'm depressed and everything as a trauma bonded thing, and we do kumbaya shit together to talk about how much trauma that I really got. And she kind of laid out what trauma is. Trauma ain't a difficulty that you have ahead of you, and that's the issue. She's in a difficult situation and she's crying about it because she's used to trauma bonding and shit. It's like you just in a difficult situation that a lot of people are like. Mike Epps said an analogy. He said, if you can throw your problems on the ground, I guarantee it'll be thousands of people that'll pick it up. So her having assets, and she has an issue because she trying to go whatever store, and she has to go to H&M. You know how many people would love to be in that situation? Have her own podcast talking about all that stuff?
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Woman up, goddamn.
Nah, I agree, bro.
Yeah, but that's the thing, though. We wear people's mortgage and rent payments to leave the house as men. I mean, yeah, we could thrift shop or whatever, but sometimes you do want to go put that stuff on. By the time we put it on, that's somebody mortgage we got on. Women step out with damn Happy Meal fucking worth of clothes on, and they still the baddest thing in the room. It just is what it is. So H&M ain't a bad spot. I can't say that if I run into a chick in some H&M, I'm not gonna holler.
I feel like this was her way of getting the attention back on her and away from her friend. If this was after that conversation, and this was her only way of, although it was very tone deaf, although she does not know who her audience is, and she spoke over them unnecessarily. Jesus. This was her way of getting the conversation back on her so that she can get the sympathy, because she's used to like trying to pull feelings out of people instead of just being honest. And yeah, she might not be where she wants to be, and she might not be making the money that she's used to making, but for her to cry over not being able to shop at Bloomingdale's, and by the way, Bloomingdale's ain't top of top either.
Right.
Yeah. Can you expand on that?
It's not a far ways down anyway. But I feel like she's just attention seeking. If this is her podcast, she had to flip it back and try to make people feel bad for her, because she kind of shitting on her friend by not helping out her friend.
She better be a real influencer and put that camera on the floor under her booty cheeks on that treadmill and get her damn leggings deal.
Hey man, look.
You gotta follow him, man. Sell some damn leggings. You a Lululemon deal. Get out of here.
She good.
I mean,
you can tell by
ain't it?
I beg your pardon.
Look, you can tell by her the recent stunts that she been coming out with. She's all over the place, right? Mm-hmm. She's all over the place. She had the situation where she had that some guy on the podcast and made her cry and say that's the reason why he came here is because you need some healing or something like that or whatever.
Yeah, that dude, I forgot his name. Andrew Williams, something like that.
Yeah, then she came to church with that stuff that she had on.
Mm-hmm.
She's switching to changing religion and all that type of stuff. It's like it's just one stunt after another to try to have people look at her in a certain way. It's just,
they ain't got to do all that though.
You ain't got. That's what I'm saying. All you got to do is be you. All that extra stuff. But this what it was. I think sometimes when you kind of in a younger mindset, you have a belief system that you feel that is very strong with you, and now it's like it's time to back that shit up. To say, hey, the way I was thinking back then, it worked out. She's really trying to hold on to all the stuff that she was saying back then to prove to people that, you know, she good, but she don't understand how she coming off though.
Man, she could have sold some leggings. She could have did Ozempic. I ain't going for it.
Not Ozempic.
Oh, she don't need Ozempic, dog.
Shit, Lizzo hopped on it and she started popping off on the song. That shit was low key catchy. Talking about I've been fat and I've been skinny.
Right.
All right, shit. I see you, Lizzo.
Yeah, she don't know who she is.
Doesn't know who she is. That's right. She doesn't know who she is, and she's figuring it out and trying to get all the attention on her while she figures it out, and it's not a good look.
Hey,
it's not a good look.
3 twerks in a skirt get you back right.
Hey, dog, you're gonna have to trademark some of this stuff so we can.
Bro. Oh God, bro.
Wow,
dog.
3
twerks in a skirt.
No, write that shit down, man.
I'm gonna keep a notebook every time you say something.
Well, our merch catalog finna be something serious.
Hey, look, I like that. Look, by episode 20, I'm gonna have a whole page full of like, all right, what shirt we going with?
Right.
We're gonna start having the hoodies on.
I'm telling you, bro. Yeah. Listen, man. Any final thoughts on the B Simone?
She'll be all right.
Hey, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, she'll be all right. She'll figure it out. She'll come up with something soon.
Hey, it rains and it snows. The sun still come back. She'll be all right. It'll blow.
She need to have some real friends around her, bro. I think that's all it is.
That part. She don't have people around her. You're right.
Oh, she probably did have a whole bunch of friends around her, but then she got rid of them when they told the truth.
Again,
oh, maybe she's not listening then, huh?
She probably switched up when she started making money because you heard how she, you saw how she was acting when the money was good, and you heard how she was treating her friends. Some of her friends probably like, you know what, I'm gonna go this way. She bougie now,
I agree.
Well, shit, she needs to pull up to the B&B and kick it with us.
Ooh.
Nah, I don't feel like hitting him out, dog. I ain't gonna lie.
He said, I don't feel like hitting him out.
Yeah, nah, she gonna kill the vibe, bro.
I'll be gone. Like, yeah, you know what? I'm good on her.
I'll let y'all know. I'm about to go to this bar down the street, dog.
Damn.
Listen, man, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe for the algorithm, and make sure y'all hit that bell.